what, man? I'm so like busy and so focused. Before I was making money, I wasn't just like hanging out with people. We wouldn't just hang out and do like friend shit, you know? So it got to the point where if I'm kicking it with somebody, it is usually like we're on the same path or we're helping each other with our goals. And that's kind of like my friends now. Like almost all my friends, like we're involved in each other's goals in some capacity. And it's not like I didn't screen for that, but I'm just going so hard that that's how it ends up happening. You know what I'm saying? In some capacity, if you're living right, you're gonna attract more of who you are. You get what I'm saying? So when people talk about all these negative people around them, what I'm hearing is, oh, I have all these problems as well. That's why I'm attracting such a large sample size of people with the same shit going on. You get what I'm saying? Right? Like I wasn't out looking for baller shot caller friends or people who were serious about like who else is gonna fuck with me? Who else would want to do this shit? Like, and a lot of people would feel inferior around me. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mean that. I mean, I know that how that sounds, but ain't no other way to say it. You know, I would shine a light on their insecurities. You know, and they couldn't stand it. You know, they would have to hate. And you see that? That's reflective in some of the people around. Here's something, man. When you see a lot of guys on the internet complaining about girls, complaining about women, all girls want this, or all girls are like this, or all girls are bad. It was like, look at those guys and look at what they're putting out in the world. Look at their social media. Look at how they're advertising themselves. Like, what the fuck else were they going to attract, right? Like, were they going to attract a fucking virgin? Were they going to attract a virgin homemaker with posting bottles at the club, posting them in their fucking team of hoodlums smoking weed, or you know what I'm saying? Like, what do they think is gonna happen? Or even the guy with the Lambo guy with the fucking, he's just talking about his, just flexing his wealth and stuff, right? That guy's complaining. If he starts complaining about women, it's like, well, what the fuck did you expect? What kind of women did you think was gonna fucking show up? You know what I'm saying? And the same with friends too. Like, imagine only a certain type of woman would want to fuck with me, right? I'm fucking up. I'm trying to be sleep at 9. You think these fucking whores want to fucking deal with that shit? These bitches ain't even out till 11. You know what I'm saying? So like, when you're living right, you only gonna attract people who are on that same path. You're gonna attract more of what you are. Like, they're the only people who gonna want to fuck with you. But you gonna know a secret? Every guy, when you see him complaining about girls, or you complaining about, especially women, that's a reflection of him. They're gonna call me a simp for this, but I get called a simp all the time. I'm like, I'm a simp. Like, these motherfuckers would call James Bond a simp because he saved a hoe who was dying or something, right? These motherfuckers would call James Bond a simp. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, these motherfuckers won't watch John Wick. He's like, man, he's simping over that dead bitch for 3 hours, man. Killing people over some bitch, man. Simp. I digress. These motherfuckers complaining about women all the time, how bad they are. You really need to think about, why are you attracting that kind of woman? They're not, you can't tell me that half the population is this exact way. Like, that's not reality. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you're going to attract more of what you like. Same thing when you see women complain about guys all the time. It's like, well, why are you attracting that kind of guy? These bitches will say, man, all men cheat, all men are awful. Right. But then, you know, all she got is ass and titty pics, and talking about her in the club. Like, what kind of guy is going to be interested in that? A good, faithful man who's not going to, the fuck you mean? What do you expect? Let's use an extreme example. If you are actually a legitimate preacher and like you preach in a congregation every week, you probably attract a Christian woman, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, the chick who want to be with you is probably like into the fucking Jesus and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's an extreme example, just to illustrate the point. When you see a man or woman complain about the opposite sex consistently, they don't understand is they're attracting that kind of person because of who they are. Like, the real G's, my closest friends, my inner circle, they never complain about women because women treat them great. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've never had an adversarial relationship with women. I hear all these like horror stories. I'm like, yo, bitches like that don't even come to me. You know what I'm saying? Or they'll treat you. They might treat you that way. They wouldn't treat me that way. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't treat the right guy that way. Sometimes it's how women treat you. Sometimes that's a reflection of how you are. I used to think like if a girl like flaked on a date, instead of being mad at her, say, oh, bitches are flaky, I'd just be like, I bet she wouldn't have flaked on Drake. You know what I'm saying? Like, she wouldn't have flaked on Drake. It's not that she's flaky, she flaked on me, but she wouldn't have flaked on everyone, right? You know what I'm saying? That's real shit. And that's like a hard truth that like a lot of guys don't want to internalize. Again, they're gonna call me a simp for that. These same guys would call James Bond a simp because he literally saves hoes. You know, he's done it in like mad movies. So it's cool. I get it. You know, this one girl, man, we were supposed to hang out. This is a long time ago. We were supposed to hang out, you know what I'm saying? She said, oh, she canceled the thing. Man, she had to do something with her mama. And I believed that it was true, right? I believe it was true. But yo, if she was about to hang out with Drake, she would be like, yo, mama, you got to figure something out. mama, I need you to handle this yourself. You know what I'm saying? And her mama would have been like, yes, girl, go on, get out of here. I'll handle it. You know what I'm saying? For the right guy, she'll act right. Maybe you just ain't the right guy. Maybe you need to work on yourself. So when like, I remember that exact same situation, I was like, yo, I need to, you know what I'm saying? I need to become more undeniable. This motherfucker don't see my value. Bitch out here blocking her blessing. You know what I'm saying? She don't even see it. I need to make my awesomeness undeniable. And once you do that, then like fucking bullshit ass people, guys, friends, they're not gonna be in your life. You won't have to worry. You won't have to worry about them. You won't even see them. Like I don't even see them. Like they're not in my vicinity. They're not in my circle. You know what I'm saying? None of my inner circle never complain about women. They never complain about other people because only the fucking ballers want to be with us, man.